was drawn to it because of it being connecting with an Egyptian, and just being able to be pulled back into that part of my life, and it's still having a connection to that after having moved back to the States. I really missed that, and also just being able to support Hands and the beautiful work that Hands is doing.
To maintain my Arabic skills, I needed to be talking with a native speaker and having homework and all of that kind of stuff to really make sure I kept up with it. So I decided to enroll in the classes.
I think what makes Hands classes really special is that they employ local teachers in Egypt, and proceeds from the classes support a wide range of projects. For example, some projects are aimed at women's empowerment and social inclusion.
It's what I call it a win-win situation. You will be able to learn Egyptian Arabic, which is one of the famous varieties among the Arab world, and at the same time you will be part of the charity process, or the contributing to our community here in Egypt. When I teach my students, it's like a friendship relationship. They are like a family members.
But Wael is so patient and innovative and helpful, so it's great. He feels like a friend, you know. He's a really lovely person, and when I go to Cairo, I'm going to look so forward to meeting him.
And some of them would come and visit Egypt, and I would, meet with them just for a cup of coffee or something. Yeah, I did a few friends, actually, very nice friends.
My teacher, Nashwa, is really fun, and I think she's a great teacher. She's very warm, but also very professional, and I think I've learned a lot.
She's very nice and patient. If you get something wrong, she might give you a hint or let you try again. Yeah, she's really nice.
You always learn something new, especially when you have different people from different backgrounds and different cultures.
I have a fantastic teacher who makes every class enjoyable. What I also really like about the classes is that they're tailored to meet your learning needs. So I have covered a wide range of topics ranging from everyday life to the water crises in the Middle East.
What I also enjoy is that our courses are mostly about the Arabic language, but then I also learn about Egyptian culture and life in Egypt, which is, I think, a really important component of learning a language is learning about the culture, and so I'm really glad to have that opportunity.
Even though we do content, it feels more like a friendship wherein, there is learning taking place, not only of the language, but how the culture informs the language and the vice versa, because we know that language is, definitely affected by culture and vice versa in a lot of interesting ways.
So it was at school, and I was eating lunch, and I knew that one of the monitors spoke Arabic, or was Egyptian, and I just greeted her by saying Sabah al-Khair, Sabah al-Khair, and yeah.
And what happened? How did she respond?
She just was really excited and gave me a hug.
And I think one of my favorite moments was after I learned the alphabet, and then I realized that I could read some of the vocabulary that Nashwa had taught me before the alphabet, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I can actually read Arabic.
When I went to New York for my daughter's wedding a year ago in April, I went with actually Ala Omran. We went to a place in Queens. It's a sort of little Egypt place, and it was the end of Ramadan, and we went around, and so I got to try and speak a little bit to some of the grocers and people there with her too. So that was really fun.